and welcome back to the Studio I YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about financial goals. Yesterday we talked all about general goals and the right way and healthy way of setting goals, and today I really want to dive deeper into the financial aspect of that. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, I highly recommend that you watch it first. It's the Studio I podcast episode that I upload every Monday, and you can find it in the description box down below. So today I wanted to talk about financial goals, and I feel like financial goals are sometimes quite a taboo topic, especially for women, but also it's a very hard and difficult financial time right now. So it's the best year to focus on earning enough money and to really making financially smart decisions. In this video, I want to put the focus on really big financial goals and saving goals, and not so much on small habits day to day. If you want a video about smart ways to handle money, I can make that as well, but this video is really going to be about those big money goals. The first thing that I want you to do is to really think of what the thing is that you want to have. Is it a house? Is it a vacation? Is it financial security? It can be whatever you want and whatever that your goal is. I want you to visualize it. So really look deep into, if you say for example that you want to buy a house, think of that house, visualize that house. What does it feel like? What does it look like? Where is it located? Really make a connection in your mind with the thing that you want to have. If it's not a thing, like for example, if you just really want financial security, which is also an option, then really think about what financial security means for you. What will it help you achieve, and how will it feel, and why is it that you want that thing? Once you have your goal, and once you have it visualized, and once you have a picture in your head, then I want you to go and look into how much that's gonna cost. So maybe you want a small little cottage in the countryside, or you want a penthouse in a city. It will depend highly on where, for example, your house is located, how much is it's gonna cost. Same thing for financial security. Some people say that they feel safe with 3 months of living expenses covered in savings. Some people need 12. So really determine for yourself how much the thing that you want and how much the goal that you want to achieve is going to cost before you even start thinking of how much that would cost you monthly and how much you would have to save monthly. Really make that picture of what you want and how much that will cost. So don't limit yourself yet, but oh well, but I can never afford that. We don't want the mindset of I can't. Approach it in I don't have the money yet, but I will find a way to make it happen. Otherwise you will never reach those big goals. You really gotta put your mind to it, and money will flow. So once you have your big budget, then how much would you have to save every month? What would be the amount of money that you would have to put aside in your savings account each and every month to reach that goal? Again, don't be discouraged by this number. Just take a look at how much it needs to be. If it's way too much, for example, you see that you will have to put 4,000 to 5,000 euros aside every single month, then of course this is not going to be possible for most people. Then realize that it is okay to push your financial goals over several years. So then just take a part of the amount of money that you want to save and make that this year's goal, and then divide it up by 12 so you know how much you will have to save each and every month. Aim for a little higher than what you now see as realistic, because that's where that little extra push will come in and where we're really going to see financial change. So once you have that amount of money, let's say it's 500 a month. If you have to save 500 euros each and every month, you have two options. Either you're going to spend less and you're going to save money on the income that you already have, or you're going to look for an extra additional 500 euros a month through investing or getting a side hustle or something like that. What I recommend is to balance these two. I recommend by starting by taking that savings out of your paycheck, because the chances are very slim that you will find a side hustle or an investing opportunity that will in 1 month time generate the amount of income that you have. But because living off a very small budget and always having to think about what you do with your money isn't sustainable for most people, I always recommend to strive to earn those 500 euros on top of what you are already earning, because that way you start out by taking it out of your paycheck and you get used to a lower standard of living. Once you start earning extra money, you can slowly start replacing your savings with the money that's coming in. So you will gradually see your standard of your quality of life going up again, and because it goes up again, it's easier to maintain your saving habit, because you don't have to deprive yourself from joy the whole entire year. And by giving your life that little upgrade again, replacing your savings by that extra income, that also means that you have more money to spend again. Or even if you were very comfortable living off that amount of money that you had left over after your savings, great, then you can save even more and you can reach even more. And I will always recommend to earn more. If you go from an idea that you have to spend less and you have to cut back on your expenses and in order to save and realize your dreams, you're coming from a scarcity mindset. If you approach it by saying like, okay, this is what I want, that means I need to earn more, then you're coming from an abundance mindset and by the idea that you can always create more. And it will be easier for you to generate more money if you come into it with a mindset of I need to generate more money, not I need to spend less and less and less. You see how more versus less, more gives you a more positive feeling and it will make you feel even more empowered when you're getting all that extra cash into your account. And it doesn't even have to be a lot. Sometimes an extra 200-300 euros a month can make a big difference in the goals that you want to reach. So really focus on increasing your income instead of cutting your expenses. But start by cutting those expenses in the beginning to make sure that you can get started on your savings instead of putting it off all the time until I earn more money, because then the motivation to earn that extra money to get your quality of life back also won't be there. So it's cutting a little bit of what you have to feel that pain of needing more that will drive you to get more and then save more in the end. And then of course you have the extras that you might receive. You might have bonuses at work or money that you will receive as gifts. Really think of where you're gonna allocate that money. Is that money that you want to enjoy? Really decide before that money comes in where it's gonna go, because otherwise you might just spend it and regret it afterwards. Maybe you wanted to put it in your savings, but because it was in your bank account, you just spend it. My last tip for this video. Even though I said to not cut all the way into your expenses, a budget and knowing what you spend is really important in reaching your financial goals. Because if you think you spend 1,000 a month, but it's actually 1,500, then you will never be able to save that $500 aside, because you're actually already spending it on essential living expenses. So yes, you can come back on the shopping and things like that, but you can't cut back on your groceries, your energy bills, or anything else. And now that the prices are going up and up and up, you might actually be spending more than you actually think. So you might even have to start earning more sooner. So don't let yourself be held small. It is okay to want to earn a lot of money. It is okay to want to be rich. It is okay as a woman or as a young person to say, I want money in my life. Mindset is a big part of reaching your financial goals. If deep down you believe that people that want money or people that are rich or people that earn a lot are greedy, selfish, or bad people, you will never reach those financial goals because you will sabotage having that money. So really work on that mindset too. It is perfectly fine to have money. It doesn't mean that you're taking it away from anybody else. It just means that you are creating a safe foundation for yourself, which means that you won't have to lean upon anybody else, or maybe that you'll even be able to help other people that are in a situation where you used to be. So I hope this video was helpful. I will see you again on Thursday with a new video all about lifestyle goals and how you can really create that dream life and those dream habits that you have. So if that is something that you might be interested in, I will see you then, and give my channel a subscribe, a like, or a comment, and I will see you soon. Toodaloo!